and how
if it wasn't Dre, it could have been me.
It could have been.
It could have been anybody.
And I would have to box you too.
So
you see,
now, like my thing is like, why are you mad at the guy? Like it could have been anybody.
So who should I be mad at?
The boundaries.
You should be mad at your girlfriend and yourself.
I should be mad at myself.
I don't think he understands, sir. You're talking about you gotta box the guy who pulls your girl, but you sunk the guy. This one is gonna be based off of that cheater test where they had that streamer guy on there. And the streamer guy ended up running off with the person's girlfriend and actually whatever they did. And so now this is the follow-up. K Loverly said, "What's up, Flock? How you doing?"
Hey.
Also, Skarag, have a good night, man. Hope you have a good rest. All right, let's do it. It was skippable, not gonna lie. So nothing good came out of this. If we don't see no substance in it, we'll just turn it off.
Thank you guys to another episode of Catching Soulless Cheaters, man. This is the highly requested update of Nyla and Mike.
Text me back, answer my phone calls, and bring your over here. Or no, you know what? No.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
I don't know.
I mean.
In the shadow, actually.
Oh, now you want to take the shot.
I do.
He made you want to take a shot.
I do.
Oh, yeah. Hello,
Yo. Yo, where you at?
Huh?
Bro, where you at? What you doing?
What are you talking about?
Bro, is you getting bro, what the
What? What?
Where you at, bro? Where you going, bro?
Guys, it's currently 1:55 in the morning. As you guys know, things did not turn out as planned. Dre was supposed to come back here so we could expose him. Vicky, can you read us the text message that she sent you?
Yeah, she has said, can you send me the payment? Like, is she pretty much able to come get the payment?
As I stated before, Michael did have to stay at this Airbnb with us anyways. So with her asking about the payment, the smartest thing that we could think of was for Vicky to tell her that she would have to come pick it up in cash. How you feeling, Michael?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even feel like talking right now, bro.
It's so funny because at the start of that episode, he was popping it.
Yeah, he was.
He was popping it. My girls be on program. They need to know. They need to know how. Blah blah blah. You know, she needs to be on the program. She follow my strict. We strict over here. And he was so emotional at the.
So this is probably one of the latest we've ever stayed out for a loyalty test. So, hey, without further ado, man, let's expose us. A soulless cheater. This was a long shot and it was 1:55 in the morning, and we wouldn't be surprised if she didn't want to pick it up or if she wanted to pick it up in the morning. But luckily, she did end up telling Vicky that she was only 15 minutes away and she was gonna pick it up on her way home. And to our surprise, this girl was not playing about coming to pick up her cash.
Let me go ahead. You can take a seat. I'm gonna go grab the cash from in the room. No, I don't think so. Did you want to check the couch maybe? I'll be right back.
Yo. So, I finally caught your ass, huh?
What the
Finally caught your funky huh? Oh, I finally caught these funky bro.
Who are you calling
First
a
of all,
funky
hold on. Don't speak, because I'm gonna get real mad. Hold on.
It seems like you already are. Like,
energy when you was lying on the couch. I don't want to talk about this right now, bro.
Because he came out, he was pump faking.
Yeah.
He was pump faking. He was fake. He was fake mad.
So first off, right? Hold on, shut up, bro. First off, right? When did you think it was a good idea to go out with another and then come back at 1 a.m. in the morning? What was y'all doing? Nah, tell me, what was y'all doing?
what are you talking about?
What was y'all doing?
What are you talking
What was you and Dre doing when y'all left, bro?
Can I explain?
You point the camera out
explain to you
quick,
what's going on here?
quick. There you go. There you go.
My name is Jay from Soulless Cheaters. I run a Catch Cheaters on my
Come on,
channel.
bro.
This here was a whole setup to essentially just see if you were truly loyal to that guy over there or not.
Can't answer no phone call. Can't answer no
Hey, Jay,
text
gang.
message.
Hey, I you, bro.
All you
Hey,
wanna do
appreciate
is-
it, bro. Appreciate
is
everything,
talk to
bro.
females
For sure.
and turn your
All the
little
all the
tables
lights.
raggedy ass joint.
Michael,
Like,
this is my life we talking about, bro. This 3 years, my like, I done been with this girl for 3 years, my life. I'm thinking about married nigga, thinking about kids, the whole house picket fence, all that, bro. And then she gonna do this in my face, bro.
You're caught. You don't have to deny it anymore.
Where Dre at? Nah, where Dre at, bro? Nah, you talking about some OC? Fuck that, where that nigga at, bro?
in the morning, maybe home.
Maybe home.
Maybe
So,
home.
Man, you're good to go.
It's that Diary of a Mad Black Woman type rage. Like it just looked like it's gonna go somewhere, and then like it's gonna take 3 hours worth of film to finally get something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. Just you feel me? Every Madea classic, the rage be pump faking for like the first hour and a half of the movie, and then we have some dramatic breakdown where the character finally snap and finally do something. But it's just like this that fake rage right now. Like you get me? You can't say I'm wrong, because you know I'm accurate.
That is my movie though.
But am I accurate though?
No.
That's
You gotta give that movie a little bit more credit, man. The acting in there.
so you telling me that they don't finally react at the end, like towards the end of the movie, that they don't just be taking it like they be fake angry for like the first hour and a half of the movie?
I don't know, Helen. I don't know. I think she was a.
Come on now.
You're able to leave.
On Charles.
You're able to leave. You're good.
bro, why you
man.
still here, bro? Kick rocks.
Scene is gone.
Bro, get the out of here, bro. Go back to Dre. That's your right. Go back to Dre. Keep you should. All right, get your on, bro. You always trying to do some on the scenes, bro.
Ask some questions.
Ask you questions.
Like,
Oh. Would you rather Dre or me? Would you rather Dre or me? Well, who would you rather? Get the out of here.
I am.
Take this stupid Dawn bottle and go back to that Apollo 13 moon boot wearing that.
It was obvious that Michael was mad, but who's to say that he was completely right in this situation? So we ran his name, age, and location through our Cheater Buster AI
He was only
detector.
22?
When we ran his name before to check web, the way that we've ever been through. This is one of the most craziest turning points in a loyalty test that we've ever been through. So many questions that we have, so many answers. Just the way that Michael acted throughout the whole test, I'm genuinely like intrigued to understand his mindset and also understand Nyla's mindset. Like, why did you take it that far? You know, like, why did you do the things that you did? So, yeah. Oh, also, unfortunately, we weren't able to bring Dre here.
Me personally, I'm not speaking on anything on what happened, bro. I'm a real P, bro. You feel me? A lame will go out and talk about crazy. Yeah, bro. Any girl y'all see me stream with, any all that, bro.
Aren't you doing that now though? By explaining yourself on live?
Sir.
Okay.
You feel me? Y'all know damn well don't talk on that, bro. That's lame. I'm too P for that. Y'all know that, bro. So I'm not gonna say anything. Listen, bro. I ain't saying, bro. Look, bro, we was chilling, bro.
So, without further ado, you guys, let's bring in Michael.
So what was the point of you going? What was the? That don't make no sense. that didn't make any sense. I'm a real P. We don't speak on things that we do with other women. But I'm gonna go sign up to be a guy to expose what we do with these other women. That don't make no sense, bro. He chatting.
Yeah, we can bring him in.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
So they was both in the lobby together?
No, I don't think so. They probably in separate rooms.
Oh. Hey, why they call you Soullessjay? It's because you have like no soul or like no like regards for like human feelings and shit. Or, like,
What? He catching soulless cheaters.
See, this is what I be talking about. Like it, like even like this don't even make sense in context of what happened because you wasn't even beefing with Jay towards the end of that video. It don't even make sense. Like y'all was cool. You shook his hand. Y'all was homies. Now you beefing. Like that don't make no sense, bro. Like what?
All right. For one, they call me Soullessjay, not because I'm personally soulless. It's a brand. It's catching soulless cheaters, you know?
Okay.
So
okay.
that was what that is. You know, at the end of the day, like, what are you saying that for? Like,
Nah, like, I
how'd
just
that come
felt
along?
like that whole kind of, video was kind of like disrespectful against me. Feel like,
Bro,
like,
you
the
just
whole
sat
thing with
down.
Dre and my ex, like, I feel like that could have been handled like a lot better. Like y'all can at least like stop this nigga before he drove off.
Okay, sir, realistically, right? Let's take accountability for your actions, how you moved throughout the test and the things that you did that led up to that moment. Let's be real. When we first started the test, you said that there was no limits.
Right.
Am I right or am I wrong? You said that there was no limits. You said that Dre he could do anything that he wanted to do. Mind you, you went on to disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? You talked about his moon boots. Behind the scenes, you know, I didn't have to add that clip in with him, with you saying what you said, but I added it in so people could see like, okay, cool. Like you were insinuating this. You were saying all of this. This is stuff that you said unprovoked. I didn't tell you to say that. You unprovokedly said that he's an Apollo 13 moon boot wearing BAN. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
right? That was pretty good.
I mean, if you find it funny, it's kind of like, you know,
I'm really just like, when y'all introduced me to Dre, right? Like clearly you know, people have been hitting me talking about you acted like you didn't know him. You didn't, like obviously I knew who he was. Right. I just didn't know him personally. And
so why?
Shut up. You was a fan of his content, bro. Stop chatting. You was a fan of his, you knew his little catchphrase and everything. You was a fan of his content, bro.
So if you didn't know him personally, why go and attack the person that you don't know personally that's supposed to be there to help you anyway? That's a good angle to shit.
So who fault was it, twin?
Huh? Let me know.
And when y'all introduced him as the decoy, I feel like he came off a little too cocky. You know, like he was like, "Oh, just let me know anything I can do." Like as if this nigga can do whatever he wants with like.
Okay, so you made it seem like you didn't know somebody, and then you continue to say you hit his signature head nod. You did all of that. So, like, you can't admit that. Like that kind of gives hating, like slightly.
I mean, it's not hating if I literally don't know him. Like I don't know this. Like, I know him off social media. But like,
you said you didn't know him at all. Like you really made it seem like you met him for the first time. Why'd you do that?
I mean, that was me meeting him for the first time. Like I understand, like, because I also understand like what Dre's content is like focused towards. Like he's always what.
Wait.
Like,
Run the clip back. Run the clip back, you guys. Like this is how it played out. Is there any limits that you have for him?
Yeah, what's good, bro? What's your name?
I love it when people hit with the 4K.
Yeah.
The 4K is just such a chef's kiss to anything that go on. As soon as somebody stop popping it, hey, play the clip. I swear, people hate when you start hitting it with the play the clip back, bro. Go ahead and play the clip because the 4K is just perfect, dog.
I'm gonna make that hat.
Right? Yeah.
Like, why did you say who? Like, if you kind of knew who he was, you could have just been cool. Why couldn't you have just been cool?
Like, the thing is, like, I would have no problem if he wasn't like the decoy. And this, like, I can't just be buddy with the decoy, the person I know who's trying to like get with my ex. You feel me, like,
bro?
I
had to do a loyalty test. If I knew that you were going to be this type of person that felt some type of way, I would have never accepted your request. Realistically, because it's like, how are you going to be intimidated and mad at a decoy that's there to help you? This is a test. This has nothing to do with him. I told him to come just based off of the fact that he was in Houston. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't know what got into you at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Like, people can say like I came off too arrogant, but I just don't like how he came off. Like, he just gave me that vibe to where it seemed like he was on some sneaky shit. Like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, people who have seen the clip, seen how he acted, he was like, "Oh, just tell me anything I can do." Like that. I just felt like he just knew he had other intentions going on behind the scenes. That's just a feeling I had. So like, y'all can't say I can't feel how I want to feel. Like, that's my feeling. That's how I felt.
I mean, I'm gonna be real, gang, but you can't gaslight.
Okay, let's look at it neutrally, right? Let's look at it neutral, down the middle. Did Dre have ulterior motives? Yes, because he ended up taking that guy's girl and going to sleep with him. Do we feel like that ulterior motive was motivated by the sneak dissing that he was doing towards Dre? Yes, 100%. You basically challenged him and was like, "Oh, you can't do it. You can't do it. You not like that. You blah, blah, blah. You cool or whatever, but you not like that." You basically was down talking his ability to flirt with women the whole time. And then you was like, "Oh, you can do whatever because she not going to fold to you." And then she folded to him. And then now it's like, why did he do that? It's, you provoked what you got. Now, is Dre wrong for taking your girl and doing that because he was there to do a job? Yes, 1,000%. But it's cause and effect. That's the realistic way to think about it. You caused it, and now you got the effects of it. And now you're mad that the effects weren't what you liked. Also, I'm gonna move you guys, chat, because you guys are blocking the Soulless Cheater logo. There you guys go.
Me into thinking that how you acted was okay. I'm just gonna let you know. You can't make
for
me,
sure. That's fair. That's fair. I'll say like it's not true. Like it was on some it was on some professional shit. You kept it professional. I feel like Dre, like my main
how do you like, you know what? I don't really even want to get too deep into how you feel about Dre. I have your girlfriend outside. You know what I'm saying? So we really can bring her in here and
you have my ex outside.
I apologize. We have your ex outside to get more in depth. But you know, like the whole situation with Dre is absolutely crazy to me. He didn't, I mean, yes, he what happened on the phone call was
we all know
insane,
what happened,
but,
you feel me? But I just want to hear her say it. Like I want to hear how she got to this point, what made her in her mind think that this shit is cool, and like the fact that she could just come back to this shit, like I don't even know how y'all.
Another case of we're not acknowledging the cause and effect. She clearly said in the video, even though she's 100% wrong, she kept saying that she kept asking you to step up and do things and be there for her, and you kept making excuses for not being there for her. Then she was even more angry of she wanted to spend time with you, and you still was awesome because you were doing the test, but you still didn't answer her phone calls and was ignoring her, and then was just like, oh, whatever.
Genuinely, I don't think that girl would have made the decisions that she made, even though I'm not excusing them, but she probably would have made the decision that she made had he just answered the phone. If he would have just answered the phone, and even it would have had to cut the test like early and stuff like that. But his whole gripe was, she's a model. She goes out and does stuff without me. I don't know what she be doing around other dudes. She be around other men, and I don't get to see it. And the one time that, or the one few times that she's invited you to come to her shoots,
you told her no.
You told her no, but in this case, it was for a loyalty test, so you kind of had to tell her no. But you wanted to wait it out to see how long she was gonna pass the test until she doesn't pass the test. So now that she failed the test in your eyes, you're upset. Because when she said, like, where are you at? I'm looking for you, this and the third. You could have waited out a couple more minutes. But even then, it would have stopped her from venting about you. It would have stopped her from drinking. It would have stopped her if you would have just came down. Just ended the test.
That's fact.
Right. I mean, realistically, yeah, like we all want to know that. And I feel like, you know, with Dre, the audio here was muted for confidential purposes.
Respect. We appreciate it.
Also, per Nyla's request, we kept her identity anonymous.
Hello.
You know, how you doing, Nyla?
Good.
You know, again, at the end of the day, we put you on a loyalty test not because we wanted to, you know, demoralize your character. At the end of the day, I feel like everybody's here because we want to know your mindset. Why did you do the things that you did? And, you know, why did things take place how they took place? But before we get into that, where do you guys stand at this point in time in your relationship?
I don't think we stand as anything. Our messages don't lead anywhere. It's more so of like, I did this and how can you throw away 3 years? And, you know, it's just a lot of like bashing with no like perspective being understood, I believe.
Now we feel you on the neglectful boyfriend part, but at the end of the day, you still went and slept with a dude you met for the first time, just like off of
pure emotion.
Yeah, and that's not justifiable at all.
Yeah,
no matter what, you still deserve the backlash you get for it, and he has every right to be mad at you. Cheating is a choice, and you chose it.
Yes.
Yeah, you chose to cheat.
I gotta understand your perspective. You want me to put my eyes through yours while you were getting crushed by Dre? Is that what you want me to do? My now that we're on this topic, like I really been itching to ask you for real. Like, first of all, one, what made you want to do this shit? Like what made you want to cheat? Right? And then two, like, I just want to hear you say it. Like, did that yes or no?
I don't understand why you're so concerned about something that you have, like, I guess, video footage of. I don't know what else you think may have happened.
So yes.
I don't know what is making you feel like more than whatever you put up happened, but
I would have heated up too. Right here. This right here, I would have just like, all right, man, we're done with the interview. I would have just took the headset off, be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, because she's dancing around the question.
Yeah, the fact that I asked you a simple yes or no question, which has no strings attached to it, just did you do it or no? If you can't just say, no, I didn't do it, or yes, I did do it, at this point, we're not going to get anything genuine from this conversation. She did it. She did. So it's like, the fact is, we have evidence that you did it. Just say whether or not you did it.
But if you really wanted to know why, the fact that you don't know why is what makes me upset, because it's literally a consistent thing. It's what we argue about the most, and it's really just support. Like, you asked me to be there because we've been arguing about the fact that I feel not as appreciative as, or like not getting the same amount of support that I gave you whenever you started DJing. Talking to Dre, it just made me feel heard. You haven't let me feel heard in about, I don't even know how many couple.
Jay.
What are you? Oh, yo, Dre made you feel heard, huh?
Jay, bro. What?
Yeah.
In my mind. When you listen to something that just don't make sense, but you're not allowed to put no input on it, so you just gotta sit there like, what? By cheating with him is when I was finally able to feel like I was being heard. What up, Dots? How you doing, brother?
Hey.
Hopefully you and Jay are cool over there, man. Check in with us, man.
Months. It's just for once, it's not about you. And like, I don't know, he just made me feel like someone cared about whatever I was going through, because you just been so like out of there, like distant.
Lost.
Like our connect is disconnecting. I don't know what else. And then you showing up honestly may have like would have helped it a little bit more, because you asked me, because I expressed my issue with you about it, and
I literally just said that.
You asking to come made me think like, okay, maybe he's trying to put in the work in, and then when the time came, you weren't there. You were literally gone. As much as you are mentally gone from the relationship, you were physically gone. Okay. So like that was like the cherry topper. I called you, I texted you, sent like voice memos, everything. Like, you were not responding, and I don't understand how you can get upset with me for feeling that type of way.
Okay, so based off what you just told me, right? Because I didn't answer your phone call, you decided to go fuck you just met.
That's basically,
basically.
That's basically what it was. That's basically what it was.
Yeah. Basically, and when you put it that way, it makes this situation even worse. Simply because what she's saying is, I've been telling you there are things that we haven't been clicking on. So whether it would be this instance or another instance, it still would have led her to even step out, because she felt like she wasn't getting what she needed out of the relationship from him. The same energy that she was giving to him and supporting him, she felt like he wasn't reciprocating it in all that other kind of stuff. So I feel like she probably would have ended up cheating regardless. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If this is how she genuinely felt, whether it would have been Dre or anybody else, and say this wasn't a scenario that he set up, if she was to go do this photo shoot and we didn't know about it, and he said he was gonna be there and he didn't show up, and all it took was for the right person or just anybody to listen to her gripes and her concerns because she felt like she wasn't being heard in the relationship, That's it. That's it. That's all. She did it off of pure emotion and resentment from him. So she would have cheated regardless.
Okay, talk your talk.
Oh, it wasn't over.
You just met this nigga within. It wasn't even like a whole day. It was within a couple of hours, right? You meet this nigga. You feel like, oh, Michael's not giving me the attention I need. Guess I got to go get it from named Dre the topic. Like, what the were you thinking? Like what was actually like? What made you think that shit was okay? Like, you think cool? Like, you think cheating cool? Like, have I ever cheated on you?
I don't know that.
Yo, you don't know. Now she doesn't know, guys. She doesn't.
I
Who
mean,
knows?
I don't. You work countless hours in the club. You DJ. There's multiple girls around.
But
like,
you know
the
where
DJ.
I'm at. You know where I'm at. When we were having our arguments, there was no communication to where you would be. I would have to go look at your homegirls' pages on their stories and just see where you're at. You at the club with all those around. Like, I don't know what's going on. Feel me? Yeah, I had no choice but to put you on this loyalty test.
I mean,
that
you're
you fail.
saying it like I'm always out, but I'm not always out. And the majority of times that I'm out, it'd be like your gigs, like your small gigs.
So
all right, whoa. See, you know what I don't like? I don't like when it's time for us to start calling each other out for like things that we do wrong. Why do we always have to like de-platform or de-escalate somebody's achievements or status?
You always got to downplay what somebody doing.
Yeah, it's like
it's
look,
small now, but it wasn't small when you was getting money from it.
Yeah, it wasn't small when it. So you're telling me that this thing is big enough for you to feel like I can cheat? I'm cheating on you all the time. It's big enough that you feel like you're at risk of a relationship. That's how big it is. But then when it comes down to talking about it, describing it, it's small, it's meaningless.
It's belittlement.
Yeah, why do we... As soon as you start belittling in the conversation, it's just like, I don't really care what you got to say no more.
Yeah, people do that when they're angry and upset. Don't give them the right to do it, though.
She said your minuscule bookings.
Understand what you're saying here.
You didn't have to say small. There'd be people there.
Prospects not that big.
I sell out shows.
Prospects not that big.
Okay.
Relax.
All right, see, she was gonna cheat regardless. She don't even respect what you was doing. She was gonna cheat regardless. And my thing is right here, I wouldn't have blurred. See, Jay, that's cool. Y'all blurred it. I wouldn't have blurred her face out. Because if you're bold enough to speak and downplay what somebody does for a living, and you're that high and mighty that you can down talk to people like this, then you should be that high and mighty that if we see your face, it shouldn't be a problem. If you're standing 10 toes like this.
Yeah. I noticed too, a lot of the times, when I've like experienced being friends with women like this, a lot of their homegirls talk down on the dudes that they date. I feel like that's a lot of stuff that other women be saying, like, oh, your dude, he ain't nothing. He, you find somebody better. He just a little DJ, this, that, and the third. And then you start spewing that into your relationship.
Mm-hmm. If you feeling like this, like I said, if you feel that high and mighty, that you that big and bad, that you can sit there and talk about somebody's job this confidently without feeling any repercussion, then at the end of the day, be big and bad that we can see your face.
All right.
Within you guys' relationship, there was a disconnect. It was something that Dre made you feel that he never could make you feel.
What
Yeah,
do you
just-
wait? I don't like how you. I don't like how you worded that. What do you mean by like? I couldn't make her feel something.
These are her words, sir.
This is a Wendy's.
Is that true?
I mean, in that moment, yeah. I mean, I felt heard for once. It wasn't about him. Even though it was like his photo shoot, you not answering made me feel like I was honestly like being the whole day. Like, and I guess he sensed it from me, from just like being distant or just being quiet. And he actually sat there and asked me like, what's wrong, or like what's been going on and stuff like that. If I were to come home from like a long day and I just sat down and then you can see the literal like stress on my face, he would just walk by like there's nothing wrong.
And that's something that happened constantly that led you to that
It
point.
happened consistently, and that's what I feel like. It wasn't, I feel like that clip just like whatever video, like it just didn't capture everything, like there, like you said, it was a 3-year relationship. we were already going through it. It was like months of us going back and forth consistently about the same thing. And so that day just was like the cherry topper, only for the factor of he asked to come to one of my gigs. You know, he never really asks for any of that. Usually I'll be like, oh, well, I have this gig and we can bring people. And if you want to come, like, you can come, da-da-da-da. No, like, it was just he asked to come. So I'm thinking, oh, this is the step, like the initiative. And then he was just gone.
Realistically, do you feel bad for what you did?
Why are you taking so long?
Bro, get off her, bro. Let her dang.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of on his side with it though, because like she's like, I get what she's saying, because I do agree. Like, if you're not checking up on your partner's mental health, or you're not checking up on your partner's like stress levels and stuff like that, I feel like you're not valid in the relationship. You're not ready for a relationship, because part of being in a relationship is managing and knowing how to adapt and uplift your partner, regardless of like the stresses that they're getting or not. Like, that's part of what you sign up for. Right. So her feeling like she's being neglected in the relationship is 100% valid. Right. But the answer to that is, if you feel like you're being neglected in the relationship, the answer is leave. Right. The answer is not keep them attached and then get more relationships to add to it. Right. That's where you fall out of the right and wrong way. Right. You're justified for wanting to leave. You're not justified for cheating. Cheating never has justification.
No, I understand that. I agree with you on that. I'm not saying it does.
So with him, it's like, listening to that is like, this is something that you could have brought up and discussed. You didn't have to go sleep with somebody to get this result.
No, and I agree, but there are not excusing her cheating, but there are some people, like with her saying, I would walk around and look and feel like this, but he would just walk right past me. Sometimes there are people that are in relationships that are like very much so oblivious to what their partner is going through or what they're experiencing, because that's not how they are able to identify certain things, or that's not how they communicate. So I understand people saying like, oh, well, she should have just opened up her mouth and said something. But there's also people that, like with me and you, I won't say a lot, but I wear my emotions on my face, on my sleeves, on my shoulders. And you can sense it. You can feel it. You're that connected to me that you know something's not right. Or when you do a little tap thing, I'll know something's wrong. Right. There are subtle things and subtle signs that your partner gives to give you indicators like, hey, there's something wrong, and you can miss them every single time where you're not in tune with your person.
Right. I would say that is true, but I feel like we also have to remember what led to us being able to see each other's signs. Right. Right. Remember, we had to, because in our relationship, we had a lot of rocky spots where we disconnected. Right. But it took us having the conversation for me to say, these are the things I noticed, but I don't know what they mean. Right. And for you to go, these are the things I noticed that you do, I don't know what they mean. And once we explained what they mean to each other, now we know. I know how to read your expressions. You know how to read my movements. Right. If they never had that conversation ever to begin with, there's okay, you're right. You're right. I get what you're saying. Oh, it's not about. I don't want. No. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. It's not. I wouldn't say
we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, we are. No, we are. We're saying the same thing. It's essentially we're seeing it. You were seeing it from like the overall, and I'm seeing it from like the individual part. Yeah. Yes,
exactly. Okay, but how you're describing it is what I mean by it. Because obviously you still got to communicate. Obviously, you're not gonna know what that facial expression means or what it represents. You can assume like, oh, you seem upset, you seem angry. No, I'm not angry. I'm not upset. This, that, and the third. Now, and it'll open up a conversation like, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm going through right now. But that's what I'm saying. Like
her fault was not expressing or teaching him what her signs of emotional distress or stress in general were. His fault was not paying enough attention to your partner to try to learn or ask questions or try to dissect. For you guys to be in 3 years relationships, you should be able to see something that your partner does when they're stressed out and be able to notice it. Yeah. I understand people say we're not mind communicators, But 3 years is a long time to learn somebody's habit. If you notice that every day she wakes up, she sings her favorite song, brushes her teeth, and then goes to work, then you notice one day she got up, she didn't sing the song, she barely brushed her teeth, and then she dragged her feet and she went out to work looking crazy. If you can't see the obvious thing that, hey, there's something off with my partner today, then that's just you being ignorant.
Yeah, it's the little and subtle things. And if you can't pick up on those certain types of mannerisms, especially when you're with somebody that long,
yeah,
no, not even that long, because how long does it take to build a habit and to break a habit?
It's different because for an individual, like for me, to build a habit, break a habit is like 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Or 3 weeks. 3 weeks to start a habit.
They said the average person, it takes about 6 months.
Right.
Average.
But then I think we have to factor in when relationships, depending, it does matter how long, because it's a single person who's only been focused on their habits.
I agree.
Going into there.
I agree with that.
Kites, you have to care about the relationship to want to learn those cues. I'm not saying that but then here's the thing. It's not even a matter that he probably didn't care. It's probably one of those things where a lot of people are not taught, like there's no like instruction book for being emotionally invested to people, right? So a lot of people think love is as long as I'm there, as long as I provide, as long as I give affection, we're cool. And a lot of people miss the part of the emotional aspect, the spiritual aspect of it, because they think that as long as they beat the they beat the on the surface checklist, they're doing everything that they're supposed to be doing.
It's kind of like people watching, because you don't have to care about a person to know that someone, if you see somebody walking down the street and they're kind of anxious and fidgety, and they're around a lot of people, you don't have to care about a person to know that person is probably anxious.
Right.
Given based off of their mannerism, their gestures, and how closed off they are.
Now, what I can say is, observing his character and how he's reacting in his anger, it does give you signs of how conversations with them probably would go. And I will give her that benefit, because even when how he's interacting with other people, how he interacted on the cheater test, how he's interacting now, we even said it, even when he was popping it on the video, like, oh, I run a strict program. It's a very him-centered universe. It's his universe. Everybody's just around it. Even when he came into the interview, I feel like you did this to me. It's a very I-centered universe. So I can believe what she's saying. I can believe what she's saying, but she's still wrong because she still did the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Say,
question.
Like, you don't feel bad.
I mean, I don't know what you think happened for me to feel extremely bad for. If you felt,
I picked up the phone. I'm hearing you moaning, and it's like you getting the best shit of your life right now. Like what do you think happened? Like you know what happened, and you're just not saying it. I don't know why. I think the people want to know, like, what y'all did. Don't y'all want to know?
We went bowling.
When someone says, I feel like, or if someone says, if you feel like, they're not taking accountability for anything that
they're gaslighting you.
Yeah, they're gaslighting you. Don't ever, when somebody says stuff like that, it's a red flag. They're not taking accountability for their actions and the things that they did towards you, because just because you feel that way, I don't feel that way. Because you feel like I stepped out and I was with Dre and this, that, and the third, doesn't mean it actually happened in my eyes. Yeah, don't feed into that. She got to take accountability on that.
Bowling.
Y'all went bowling.
We went bowling.
Okay.
We moaned
I don't
during
know what
bowling?
else to tell you. We went bowling.
You're funny as f***. Niggas went
We
bowling.
moaned
Y'all was playing
bowling?
with something else, bro.
Like, why are you talking like that?
Like how it is?
No, like a child. Like, you can't.
Right, because I got to take this, like, I'm really thinking, like, I don't think, so Jay, I'm going to ask you a question, right? Imagine you get flown out to see if your girl's been cheating because she's been giving you all the signs necessary, right? you show me a decoy. Mind you, I don't know who the decoy is. I find out it's a nigga who's known for making girls fold, right? And at the same time, they're talking, they're getting all touchy and shit. The only thing I can do is defend my girl in this scenario. Be like, oh no, she's not going for that. I have to be cocky. I have to put up some type of facade. Like this is my girl for 3 years. Feel me? Like I have to give these something to where it's just like, yeah, bro. Like there's no way she would cheat. You pick up the phone.
But are you doing? Here's my thing. Are you doing that for the sake of your faith in the relationship, or are you doing that for the sake of public opinion?
Both.
Because my issue is a lot of this is I'm more worried about public perception of it versus like the damage that it's actually doing to the relationship. And I think that's the problem I'm having with him, even though he's in the right now. He's the victim. He's for sure the victim. But I gotta gas my girl up for the public. I think the people want to see. You're worried more about what the people on the outside are saying. You're not focusing on what's actually happening in your relationship.
He did say it was a facade, meaning he didn't believe in her. So that basically confirmed what you just said.
Yeah, good job, Yushu.
You hear all this moaning and shit. Like, what would go through your mind in this point, like in time, like you thinking like, oh, damn, bro, like I deserve this. I was kind of being a dickhead in the beginning, but you know, at least my girl, so I guess I should be happy now. Like what the what would you do, bro? Just tell me, please. What would you do in this scenario? Like, would you be all buddy with Drake? Like, I don't understand why you keep on trying to tell me this is my fault. This is my fault. At the end of the day, she cheated, and cheating is not okay, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, cheating is not okay, and she don't give a later. She don't.
The problem is the reason why people keep saying it's your fault in the aspect of you paid somebody or you reached out to somebody to see if your girl will cheat. You essentially got somebody to pursue your girl, and then you're mad at the person you told to pursue her
with no boundaries.
With no boundaries. You're mad at him because he did the job and got the job done. That's like, okay, let me put it in a way that people understand. You paid somebody to make you a chicken salad, and you told them put some red onions in my salad. So then they make the salad and they chop up some red onions and they put it in the salad. And then you're like, yo, why are there red onions in my salad? I'm allergic. That's basically what this is. You're mad at me for doing what you told me to do. So that's why people are like,
yeah, technically the decoy is allowed to do that because he didn't put up any boundaries.
Yeah, you told him no restrictions.
You made it very vague.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. Exactly. You doing it too well. It's like, okay, so what am I supposed to do?
She don't give a I'm tired of this. Bro.
I mean, you never answer the question, do you care?
Yes and no.
Okay. You can't do that. You gotta pick one. Sorry. You gotta pick one.
Yes and no. I don't know what else. Like,
Nah.
I feel.
I would have just stopped this interview. She don't care. She don't care. And it's like, when you got people that sit there and play mind games like this, yes and no, maybe so. It's like, bro, this is childish. This is childish.
Yeah, because parts of her probably feels like, yes, she feels bad for cheating, but she'll probably know because she feels like her reasoning for cheating is justifiable based off of how she was feeling. So,
what up, Thomas?
I could be wrong though. Hey, Thomas.
Bad that maybe I didn't handle it the way you wanted it to be handled, but I don't feel like my reasonings for it does. I don't feel bad for my reasonings for it.
Why? I just don't like when you got up to leave with this. Did you already have in your mind that you were gonna like? Did you already have that thought in your mind?
Bowling.
Y'all went bowling.
We went.
Guys, they went bowling. Guys, I guess the moaning was from Dre hitting a strike or some shit. Like y'all.
In my mind.
At the end of the day, I think the reason why her whole defense falls apart is we have they have recording of you moaning in the phone.
What moaning?
That's basically what she's trying to say. It never happened, but
if
it's
you
like
believe
We heard you. You were moaning in the phone. You were grunting, moaning, breathing heavy. You were doing that all in the phone. That's not what you sound like when you bowl.
If you believe that happened outside of that recording, I don't know what else to tell you. We went bowling.
Do you think I'm an idiot, man? Like, do you think I'm stupid?
Hey, at the end of the day, ma'am, cheating is cheating no matter what. So
thank you.
You cheated. It's not justifiable. And, you know, I do want you to take accountability for what you did, because at the end of the day, no matter how he made you feel, you could have been completely honest.
Quiet, bro.
Shut up, bro. Like, people are on your side, bro.
Until you open your mouth.
I feel like that's the thing. People, like, when you're playing, when you guys are trying to get into like a argument or debate, once the crowd is on your side and the crowd is starting to call the other side out,
don't
shut up.
Yeah, just don't say nothing, man.
When the angry mob is throwing the torch and pitchforking, just be quiet. Because you're gonna say something that's gonna make them go, "Hey man, you talking too much." And they're gonna flip back on you.
Yeah.
Just shut up. You already winning. Be quiet.
You already didn't put us in the middle of your stuff anyway.
You didn't have to walk out of the room with Dre, and you know, like it's very disingenuine and very, very hard to hear you tell this man to his face.
Like you had me hugging my pillow, gang.
Like you couldn't have just been straight up with him.
You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that one, bro.
Yeah, you should just stay quiet in the corner, man.
You getting a little too vulnerable, gang. Like you don't gotta tell us that one. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You was better off not saying that one.
Like, or left him.
I was,
you know, why did you stay in the relationship?
That's the thing. When it comes to us going back and forth, it's me talking. He does not pay attention to it at all. It's just like a burden. So everyone wants to get mad at me, get mad at Nyla because of the fact.
But see, the thing is, nobody was genuinely mad at you. Everybody, he's getting a lot of heat for this, just based off of the way he acted.
Start hitting my DMs. All the Dre the top in my DMs, bro. Talking about some. Oh, this is all my fault. Like, bro,
maybe because you're talking about somebody you hired to come in and.
I ain't hired this nigga. This nigga hired him. Jay.
Oh my goodness gracious!
You hired Dre. I mean, you hired Jay. Dre was the decoy that worked under Jay.
Yes.
At the end of the day, it's like a pyramid. You were the target at the top. You went down and got Jay to do your work. Jay recruited somebody to do that work. Now you're mad at Jay. But at the end of the day, you were still the leader of the entire operation. You were at the top. It was still your thing.
I mean, I hired him.
Was so
I hired him. He's a decoy.
But you asked him for your help.
Yes, I asked for his help. I didn't know his help would get my like. If that was the case, I would have never set this up.
You didn't need to set it up in the first place. If you had an issue, you could have just came up to me like
clearly
a
I did because guess who failed?
And asked me the damn question. If you asked me the question,
it was you. You failed the test. So I had. So it was necessary because like, why the would I want to be with a cheater? I don't know either. All right, but
you know, at the end of the day, ma'am, it's like again, it's hard to hear that you know you don't really have any remorse for what you did. You know, at the end of the day, this man still has to live his day-to-day life. You know, this is a reality he has to face and trauma that he has to take into his next relationship.
Well,
you know?
It's now so public because he decided to take it so public.
I mean, it's so public, but
Shorty is cooked. I would have just took the blur off the face because people need to see that there's people that really have this mindset, and they're probably just the people that work next to you.
Seeing her blurred is just enough. It ain't worth them getting sued over it.
Because it's like, my gosh, where y'all heart at, man?
At the end of the day, it's more so just hearing a woman that he loved, that he said that he had a future with. He wanted to see you guys together and to get married, picket fence, all of the stuff that he said within the video. It's a lot of stuff that, you know, like, I feel like you're missing. You know, at the end of the day, everybody's bashing him based off of, you know, like how he acted and, you know, the things he was saying to Dre. But the reality is cheating is cheating no matter what. And I feel like you know, like a sorry or, you know, anything would be.
Oh, I would love a sorry. Wait, can we actually like can we zoom in on her to get that sorry, or is that possible?
Nah, you not gonna get a sorry.
Yeah,
you're
not gonna get a sorry from her,
you're
bro.
You're doing too freaking much.
No, you're not gonna sorry. She still feels like she's the victim in this.
You're doing too freaking much.
You're not gonna get no sorry.
Now you're not gonna get it.
He talked too much.
Oh, I would love a sorry. Wait, can we actually like can we zoom in on her to get that sorry, or is that possible?
Like if you just
that's not possible.
See, if you could have just like acted normal, and then if we had conversations.
You see,
about
he said say sorry, but it doesn't sound like I'm getting an apology right
of
now.
Like our home, like because we both didn't go home at the end of that.
But you know, I want to say one thing though, and this isn't to contradict what I'm saying, but also. You also have to validate your woman's feelings, you know? At the end of the day, within your relationship, it could have been a time where you validated her feelings to make her feel heard. So prior to this, those events could have been, you know, like those events could have just not happened just if you would have listened to her, if you would have took her out on dates and understood why she felt the way she felt, you know? So at the end of the day, both of you guys did have mess ups in the relationship, and cheating is cheating no matter what.
Exactly.
You did cheat.
Yes.
You did take it the way you wanted to take it, but you know, at the end of the day,
cook Jay.
Yeah.
Cook them up, man. Cook them up.
That's ultimately what it is.
That's the truth.
They're both wrong, but she has to hold the biggest L because she cheated.
Yeah.
So, and he's always gonna gloat and put that over her head, but you know.
Y'all both did crime. He did petty theft, but you.
Yeah, there's always cause and effect. The cause of your neglect resulted in this effect. Even she chose to do it.
Right, facts.
Both could have been better, you know. But again,
you know, I will say, you know, I probably could have done my part to be
probably
more understanding, and I will say, you know, I am sorry. You feel me? I'm sorry. That you think that you can just go and whoever the you want.
See, he's doing it, bro. And then you expect her to apologize, but you're smug and cocky about everything that's coming out of your mouth. And I understand, like you are the victim in this situation, but she was the victim throughout the relationship too.
Yeah,
she just made a dumb decision to justify her being a victim.
If the cheater thing had been scratched out from this conversation, you would be a monster.
Yeah.
But because the cheater thing outweighs the narcissism in this conversation, you're still the victim in here because cheater has so much weight.
Yes.
But if she didn't cheat and this conversation happened, you are a monster.
You want me to just be jolly, be a happy right after and be like, oh yeah, Dre, thank you. Shake that nigga Dre hands. Thank you for my bro. Please, thank you, bro. Thank you. Like, cause if I ever see this outside of this, it don't matter. Cameras, nothing.
Just like a learning lesson for you. I just feel like never be mad at the man. You know.
Like if it wasn't Dre, like I'm so confused on how
if it wasn't Dre, it could have been me. It could have been anybody.
And I would have to box you too.
So you see, so like my thing is like, why are you mad at the guy? Like it could have been anybody.
So who should I be mad at?
The boundaries.
You should be mad at your girlfriend and yourself.
I should be mad at myself.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Why the would I be mad at myself?
Because you got into the relationship with her. Like
I made it public.
You brought it to the public.
Yeah, I brought what? What did I bring to the public?
Our issues. That's a private. That's a private matter.
To the public, gang.
What?
I brought you cheating to the public.
The reason I don't think he understands, sir. You're talking about you gotta box the guy who pulls your girl, but you sunk the guy.
You should have just set up boundaries.
This is like you saying, I'm gonna pay a guy to come mow my lawn, and then the guy mows your lawn. Why the freak are you touching my property? You paid him to do it. Why are you mad at him? Now you gotta fight him because he did what you told him to do? That doesn't make any sense.
You cheated.
You brought our problems to the
You know
to
why
the
this
public.
whole-
That you don't
you know
see why we're right here. We're talking
We're
about
here
our problems.
because you cheated.
It's our problems. We're here because you want to make it public. If you didn't want to make it public, you didn't want to get bashed on social media, and you wanted to get to the bottom of our situation, you would have sat there like a grown man and asked me, "Hey, do you ever feel like you might step out on me? I have a feeling that you might do this and that." If you would have sat there and had a conversation like a grown man, then we wouldn't have been here.
Okay, so who was bigger, mine or Dre?
What? Yo,
I just like
pause. Like, what's up with Buddy? He done ruined the cookie, man. That he done ruined my whole M&M cookie with that, man. Pause, gang. Is that what this was about?
The ego.
Man, freaking pause.
Hold on, I think we got a pause emoji. Here we go.
Yeah, ruined my whole M&M cookie, man. Somebody take this, bro. I don't want no more, man.
Because I'm just curious, like whose was bigger though?
Y'all really wonder why, like, I feel the way that I feel? Like, do y'all see this? Like, nobody else sees this? Like, am I being punked right now?
Just asking.
You don't say nothing serious.
Like, y'all see, but I want y'all to see, right, that I just expressed where my disconnect is.
I don't.
Y'all see how he
I
just
really don't
bypasses
care.
it.
I don't care
because
for
you're
anything
entitled. That's your problem. You feel entitled to just your feelings and your feelings
I have the
only.
right. I have the right.
Yo, man, Jay said I'm cool, bro. He talking about dude Schmeats instead of worrying about his relationship. I'm over it, bro.
I did get cheated on. Yeah, I got cheated on, so I have the right. I have every right to.
In my mind.
To be how I'm feeling.
If that's what you want to stick with, whatever makes you happy.
Because look, they're gonna look past this clip. Look, watch this, bro. Y'all have never been in a relationship for 3 years. I'm telling you right now. If you're watching this video, I bet my whole house y'all never been in a relationship for 3+ years.
Well, you just lost.
Once
your
you
house.
get to that point, bro.
You just lost that.
Hey, gang, I'll be taking that house. I need that. So I'll be adding that to the list of my houses. So I appreciate you, twin. I love free real estate. I will invest. I will build off of it.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Gingy.
Anything that comes after that as any sign, bro, any sign of like you get a feeling of, oh, your girl's cheating on you. That's it, bro. It's done, bro. Like, you cannot waste more of your time, bro. 3 years
you wasted everybody's time.
See, whose time did I waste?
You wasted mine. You
I wasted
wasted
yours.
his. You wasted all these people that you brought into our situation.
Jay's eating off this shit. Like, if anything, Jay.
He looks uncomfortable
he looks
because
uncomfortable?
your words are just so vulgar for no reason.
Okay.
Because you don't know how to just sit there and talk like an adult.
And get to a point where you gotta start questioning, man, was the YouTube check worth it? was the YouTube check worth sitting through this conversation? That's how you guys.
Although Shorty is wrong, just from the original video and this, just based how he acts and he talks, yeah, I'm pretty sure most of them probably would have left by now. Your mouthpiece is crazy.
That's what I said. If she didn't have cheater above her head, he's for sure the problem.
I feel like I made my point.
How many like rounds was it? Like just one?
Like you're
Yo,
still going.
boys!
Like you not understand? Like that's the problem.
Was it OC or no? Like does he do this like while he's in it? Like does he hit that out or not? Like
why don't you go ask him?
like Loki try it. Like do it.
Go ask him. He's your best buddy, right? Go
Oh no,
ask him.
I'm definitely gonna see that. Like if this nigga Dre, the shit that you think you can just get away with, bro, and you think that's cool, bro, I'm telling you, bro, that's gonna come right back at you, bro. That's all I gotta say though. You got any more questions, gang?
This nigga's unreal.
Oh no.
Is this over?
Not yet. I got somewhere to be. I ain't gonna lie.
Is it over? Is there any? Can I get my payment and I can go?
Huh? What you say? You getting paid for this?
Aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting paid.
Okay. Did I ask you questions about how much you're getting paid? No, right? Okay.
Jay, you paying her for this? That's crazy. That is crazy. Does that say 2K?
Worry about your pockets. Y'all have a great one. I hope
you paying her 2K for this.
I hope you grow up eventually, Michael. On
I'm sure I will.
I hope so.
Keep meeting the same day and him too.
Goodbye.
All right. She's so nice. Isn't she? She's so nice. Yeah, man. Wrap this up.
I think Jay pays most of his people that come on the podcast.
All right, then.
Like travel expenses and stuff like that.
Yeah, it makes sense that he had to pay her because she's the you basically
she's the puzzle piece.
Nobody's gonna willingly come here to be ostracized.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people are like, look, y'all already ruined my life, whatever. I at least not got to get something out of this.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Yeah. Jay didn't even close out the video. Jay, where you go?
I accepted the fact that you fell.
That crap.
Y'all done broke Jay, bro.
That crap.